It was pretty good, but
Okay, we are live.
all right.
So hello everybody. Hi Sky Dancer, Trash Cat, hello, hello. Mojo, hello. Grasshopper, Anthony. Um, hopefully everybody's still in here. Patty, hello, if you're still here. Bob, hello. It should be here any minute. He sent me a thumbs up when I sent him the link, so hopefully he's gonna be here any minute. And Blackie is going to be late if he shows up. The Aquatic Morning Show. Hello, hello. But like I say, hopefully Ed will be here pretty soon, and hopefully Sarah's coming. I haven't heard nothing from her, so we'll just have to wait and see who shows up, I guess. But meanwhile, Bob and I are here.
Right.
I have my dinner cooking, so if you see me like bow out for a minute and go get something to eat and eat in front of you, that's just the way it is tonight. Because I haven't eaten yet today and I'm hungry. Hangry.
Angry. Hey, Sky Dancer, Trash Cat, Sam, Jess. I said everybody at the bottom. I can't scroll back up. Punchy Pants, Mojo, Anthony. Did you say Anthony?
Yeah, I said hi to Anthony.
Okay. All right. I got my coffee ready. These mosquito bites are still burning. I mean, awful. Like bee stings.
Oh, that sucks. I haven't gotten any mosquito bites yet, but there's a couple damn flies that got in the house that are driving me crazy.
I was just, oh my God, they're big whelps. I was just laying down and one bit me and I just kicked at it. It was on my leg. And I should have got up and killed the sucker because it bit me like 6 or 7 times. And I still didn't kill it.
They spray around here, so.
I have the larvae out in my, last year I had them inside in a tank, remember? And I was feeding them to the fish.
Yeah.
And
that's not mine, that's yours.
Yazi, what are you doing? I just fed them, hoping to get them to settle down, but mosquito
abatement. Yeah.
They look like bee stings, but I'm allergic to mosquito bites, I think. I've never been told that, but
we didn't have any thunderstorms today. That's amazing.
Oh my God, we did.
It's the first time in a long time, in like weeks and weeks, that we haven't had a thunderstorm.
I posted one video when I started out to go to the Ark. It was pretty rough.
Yeah, we had a couple days ago, yesterday we had a thunderstorm. The day before that, the thunderstorms rolled in with heavy, heavy hail. And I saw on my Facebook feed that a lot of people in Laramie had like broken windshields and stuff from the hail. It was pretty bad. I know that my house sounded like the roof was caving in. It was hitting so hard.
I think I mentioned in the video when I was leaving my house this evening that I was expecting it to hail, but it never did. It was still going pretty strong when I got to the Ark. I made a second one, but I didn't post it. Enough of a storm's enough, you know.
Yeah. Where is Ed? He's usually not late.
I'm afraid aliens have gotten Ed.
You think
so?
Hey,
Jenny Lynn.
Jenny Lynn, hello. Okay, I've got a couple messages here. Let's see what we got. Oh, I see something new from Ed. I may be 5 minutes late, almost home. Okay, that's where Ed's at.
Well, guess what? He's 8 minutes late. That's right. Tell him. Trash cat.
And
Mellow.
Blackie says he's got to fill his veins with caffeine. So
That's
I know he
not
was
bad.
up. I know he was up late last night because him and I were messaging this morning, which means that was like really late for him.
Right.
So, and if Blackie was up super late, he was probably up drinking.
Well, the last time I looked at the clock this morning, it was like 6:10. And I slept till 10. Then I got up at 2:15 because I had to go to the Ark at 5, but I delayed it till 6 because of the weather. So, hey, Bruiser.
Bruiser, hello, hello.
I think I'm going to go sit down. Pretty boy's in there in front of the mirror. I think I'm going to have to take him to the psychiatrist about that mirror stuff.
You think he might be like
He won't get out of
overly enamored with his reflection?
He won't get out. He sleeps in there half the day. Oh, my God. Yep. Yazzie, don't even. Boy, better not. He was sniffing a chair leg and turned his butt around there. What would make you do such a thing? You'd just been out. Tried it anyway. I'm going to knock you out, Yazzie. Go get in bed. Go on. You're a bad boy.
Uh-oh.
I've got pads down in almost every room for him. I think he's just getting so old he don't care. Go on.
How old is Yazzie? He's not that old yet, is he?
He's like 12 or something like that.
Oh, he is getting up there.
Most days he acts younger, but he's got that eye problem now. And thankfully he's real good about taking his drops.
This is about Mario's birthday. I figure he was born around the 1st of July sometime. So he would be 14. 14, because I've got him. He was like teeny weeny kitty, not even weaned yet, and it was 2009. So he would be about 14.
I have a new banner at the bottom of my StreamYard chat that says join the chat. It's like a blue link. I'm going to tap it. And it says connect to comment your YouTube account.
I saw that when I was on your stream, I had that, and when I clicked on it, and then it wanted me to put in
email or phone number.
Yeah, email, phone number, and your password for your Google password, and God knows I don't know that anymore.
Yeah, I saved mine, so hopefully.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was running late.
Kelly, hello. You're fine, Ed. Hi, Nico.
He says hi in his
Hold on,
mind.
I think I got something from. I'm still here. Compromised password. What the hell? I don't care.
So where were you at, Ed? Where'd you go today?
Taco. Well, I didn't go really anywhere. I just ran to Taco Bell and got tacos for Mom and Dad and me.
Oh, that sounds good. I have some lasagna that should be almost done, so I'm going to be like disappearing pretty soon to go get it.
That sounds a lot better than Taco Bell. We were like debating what to do because we ate so late our lunch. We just had grilled cheese sandwiches, nothing fancy. And Mom just
Oh,
didn't
I
want
haven't
to
had
cook. So I
grilled
said,
cheese
well,
sandwiches in forever. That actually sounds good. And I
yeah,
actually have bread and cheese. I should do that one day, huh?
That does
Hmm.
it's
sound
easy.
good.
That sounds good. And I actually I've got two loaves of bread in the freezer because I stuck it in the freezer because I don't eat very much bread. But that would be good. I should get a couple pieces out tomorrow and have a grilled cheese sandwich.
That sounds good.
Hi, Sky, and hi, Jenny Lynn, and hi, Y, and
Okay,
Trash
so
Can.
now what?
So are you going to eat your tacos?
Well, I ate them real fast upstairs before I ran down here.
Oh, okay.
I do have I put my frozen drink in a cup though, so I'm gonna drink that.
Ah, that looks good.
It's not. It's called watermelon berry lemonade icy, and it's just
That
like
actually
overly sweet.
doesn't sound bad at all.
Yeah, it sounds a lot better than it is.
Oh,
Just like sugar with bitterness. As soon as I get done drinking it, I'm gonna go get a sweet tea because I know I like that.
Ed, hello. I couldn't hear you till I came back out of this and did that thing. Now I can chat in here.
Well, hi Bob, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. My blood's finally gotten down to a manageable level.
That's
They really
good.
screwed up. When I hurt my back, I was taking steroids and anti-inflammatories, and my back surgeon said, "Geez, you can't be taking those and your warfarin all at the same time." And my blood was a 0.6,
Hmm.
like thinness. So then my cardiologist, he called my cardiologist, and they were surprised I wasn't having. They said, "We're shocked that you're not having nose and anal bleeding right now."
oh,
And they said if you hit your head, you could get a brain bleed really easy.
Yep.
What are you doing? Wait, you can't just what? No, come on. I
oh,
don't know
I
what
need
he was
no
just trying to
butt.
do. He just like jumped up there to walk on the computer.
Hmm.
Oh, he sent a message. Enter.
Oh
It's in
God.
private chat.
Oh,
It's
I
just a
see
bunch of
that.
dots.
No, it's a code. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it, Nico.
Oh, that's
Oh,
pretty good.
I didn't fill Nico's water up. Look, he's got to do it the old-fashioned way with his paw. Well, he just stopped as soon as I turned it. Let
It's
me go
what
get Nico some water. He can't reach his head down there.
Oh no.
Ed's here, anal bleeding, and says, "Don't tempt me with a good time."
Oh, God.
Did Ed just, Patty? Hey, Patty. Did Ed just say he has anal bleeding? Cork it with a tampon, Ed. That's great advice, Patty. No, he said the doctor warned him that his blood was too thin, that he could have a blood pouring out of orifices, but I think they got it resolved.
Yeah, he was taking a couple medications together that he shouldn't have been taking at the same time.
Yeah.
So hopefully they got all that straightened out and it's back to normal again.
We need to find out where his important papers are just in case.
Yeah, huh?
Sam, you never did tell me exactly where all of your stuff's stashed.
Oh, I don't have anything important.
You do. The timing on that I could tell. He had put a period in there. Back to Nico. What are you working on tonight, Pam?
I'm working on Blackie's puppy today, but I'm probably gonna eat first because, like I say, my dinner's almost ready and I'm kind of hangry.
You're working on what? Yazzie started a hell fight just then. Yazzie, come here.
Blackie's puppy.
Oh, yeah. Yazzie screams like a little girl when he starts a fight. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Sounds like he's dying. Yazzie, I think they're laughing their asses off at you when you're trying to fight them doing that. Hello, Sky Trash Cat Jenny. Hello, Sky Trash Sky Trash. Hello, Sky Trash Cat Jenny L. Why the F hello? It does feel comfortable around us, apparently, which is good. I wonder if I'll have to do that sign-in thing every stream if I want to type in chat. It told me my password had been seen in a leak. And did I want to re-enter another one? And I said no.
Yep.
Nothing in here I care for. I'm reading it for that board. I was over at what was his name that's streaming right now? Streaming before you.
Vibes?
Who?
Is it Vibes?
Yeah, Vibes. I kept wanting to say Vizine or something. Yeah, I was on there
He's a
for
super nice guy.
Yeah, he is. He had Drew on there, and I just typed in the chat, asked him to make the dolphin noises, and what's his name was on there too. I can't remember his name.
Skull?
No.
Mike?
No, Hispanic guy. Anyway.
Carlos?
Who?
Yes,
Carlos?
Trash Cat.
Maybe. Anyway,
You want to come up here to do
Carlos
it,
Garcia.
Trash Cat?
he said no dolphins in here, so Drew did it in.
I pulled up something to show you, Ed. This is just for you. There's this series of cartoons that most people have never heard about. It's called Rejected Cartoons or something like that. I forget exactly what it's called. But they're pretty bad. But I'm going to show you one that I just got reminded of, so I'm going to show it real quick. Because you reminded me of it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, wow.
You might not think so when you see it.
Oh, thanks.
But yeah, we'll show it just a few seconds of it anyway. Okay.
Okay, are they popcorns? Yeah.
My anus is bleeding. I'm sorry.
I couldn't hear.
I had to do it.
Hear. What did it say?
It said my anus is bleeding.
Oh gosh, gross. Well, my
Yeah.
anus isn't.
Well,
Hi, Travis.
you're possibly.
All right, Trash Cat. That's super. Uh-oh, you're breaking up, Bob.
That's better.
They got me down
Daddy hasn't
to.
said anything about my cartoon yet.
Oh, it was great, Pam.
It was insensitive as hell, I'll say that.
Huh?
It was insensitive as hell. Now if
Yeah, it was.
Ed has an anal bleed next time his blood's too thin, how will you feel?
I'll
She'll
send
be the
him
first
the
one I
cartoon.
tell.
Yeah. Call her up.
Hey, my anus is bleeding. What do I do?
Hey, Phil. Get a tampon. You better get a box of tampons, Ed.
Oh God,
No, that's what Patty said.
I wouldn't know where to go. So tonight I'm working on Road Pig.
Oh, he's awesome. Let me blow you up for a second.
He's
So
another
what are you
one of
gonna
the
do
GI
with
Joes.
what are you gonna do with his boots?
he had really big giant boots. So I made these giant boots and I'm going to paint them silver. I think that like he would run down the road and he could stick his boots in the ground and like if he got hit by a car or something, it wouldn't hurt him or something. I don't know what. It was a long I haven't read the comic book since the 80s. But he had some that was I think the gimmick. But I decided to add these giant like a gas mask to him and I'm going to paint it pink and make it look like a pig snout.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
That's something new because I'm making these guys a little different, 40 years later, a little more updated. I'll try to find a picture of Road Pig for you guys to see what he looks like from the comic books.
Sorry, that's not a political statement at all. It just popped in my head. Shut up. Hush.
Is that Pretty
Hey.
Boy?
That's Holly. It's a real pet.
Oh, okay.
Holly.
This is what his boots looked like back in the 80s. Not nearly as big as my boots.
Oh, okay.
I guess I could give him a cod piece, though.
Yeah,
I didn't think about that.
a big old cod piece.
This is what he looked like in the package. But I made him a little hammer because he used a cinder block hammer. So I made him a little cinder block hammer. And then this guy was Monkey Wrench from the 80s. And this is his new version now. I'm going to finish up on him tonight. And then I made a Zanzibar. Let's see if I can find his action figure. Oh, well, you can't really see it too good in this one.
I've got too many tabs open, it says.
Gosh, now Baby Cat's got to jump up here. Okay. This is Zanzibar from the 80s. He's like
Awesome.
a pirate. So I made him look like this now. I think this is a much better 2020 version of him. He still has the long hair, but it's in, it's not a ponytail on the top of his head. But I made this eye patch and stuff.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Yeah.
He's done. But yeah, I'm making the 3 G.I. Joes, or 3 Dreadnoughts that I don't think they're ever going to make. Because they made like not 1,000, but a few hundred different G.I. Joes back in the 80s. And they're only making the most popular ones now. So these guys weren't very popular, but I thought they were just cool because they look like something from Mad Max.
Yeah.
They made a lot of them in the 60s, too.
Oh, yeah, the classic G.I. Joes were amazing. The 12-inch dolls.
I wish I had
big
mine.
ones. I
Yep.
wish I would have had them at some point in my life, but I never did.
I don't know what the hell happened to them.
Well, all my little G.I. Joes, my brother took pliers to. I'm just sanding down the clay now.
Why do you have to sand it so it'll take the stain better?
This plastic epoxy, both times I've bought it, it's been half dried. So it doesn't taste smooth and there's little chunks all over it. So I'm just sanding down those little chunks.
Okay.
Because I couldn't get them smooth. I mean, like you can see where, well, I shouldn't have just sanded it, but see where that square is right there? That was a whole chunk of the epoxy that dried before I could ever mix it.
Oh, okay.
So all those bumps in that epoxy really made it rough, and I wanted it to be smooth.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
But now it could just look like I'll sand it down and just make it look like maybe he's been in a lot of fights or something. I don't know.
There you go.
So is Patty here?
Yes,
Oh,
Patty
she
is here. Yep.
Hi, Patty.
Ed, did you get the rain over there this evening?
Oh my gosh. Oh, dang it. I meant to do that too. It pulled the cover off my Camaro. Half off.
Yep. Yep.
I gotta go cover the Camaro. But I'll do it tomorrow. Pulled it off the back half.
I tried to get the dogs at the Ark to walk in that, and they said, it ain't happening.
It was pretty powerful here.
Yeah.
I mean, I was out in the pool because it was like a beautiful day, and then like 15 minutes later, we hear this giant thunder crack, and look up, and all these black clouds are moving in. Then when I went out to go to Taco Bell, I just could hear fireworks everywhere.
I haven't heard any yet. Pam, I sent you some porno. I mean, a picture.
Did you? Okay. Oh, I see that. Oh yeah.
And then
I've
Patty
seen
says
that
it's
before.
been pretty quiet there.
I've seen that before, Bob. But I'll show it to everybody really quick for anybody that hasn't seen it. Seen the boots.
It just
The
made me
famous
think of it.
boots.
It just made me think of it. You know, I have like a categorical mind. I just don't know what category it is.
The famous white boots.
Yep. Worm, you worn me out. Except when I was gone today, you've been right attached to me all day. If I get that little beagle and I'm really seriously thinking about it, Worm's going to have to chill out.
Star went back to and climbed up on the bed and disappeared. So she's so funny. She has to sleep underneath the blankets.
Oh, Skipper.
So I went to check on her a little while ago, and just her nose was peeking out, and you could see the blankets moving where she was wagging her tail.
Waiting to make enough to pay for the stamp. Hey, Skipper. Oh, he left.
Hola, Skipper.
He came and left. Well, that's a fashion statement, right, Patty? Oh. Worm, please.
Sounds like my dating life. I'm terrible.
Yeah. Pam, will you show my little next dog, maybe? Do you mind?
I don't mind at all.
We'll do it anyway. Oh.
She's a cutie pie.
Are you gonna name the dog Daniel Part 2?
Well, how did you know about her, Ed?
About Daniel?
No, about the dog.
You just from you saying it just now?
Well, she's a beagle. That's what's weird.
Yeah, no, you just said it. You were thinking about getting this beagle. That's why I thought, maybe.
Okay, I didn't realize I said beagle.
I should have made some crap up.
Well, my favorite dog. That thing does.
Aww.
She likes to climb, you can see. She's a little purebred 2-year-old, 13-inch, the small beagle. And her name was Coco. And she was at a Paw and a Prayer rescue around the area. She likes it. Uncle Bob, look at that. But she's got separation anxiety real super bad. And the volunteer had left about an hour before that, the other one, and she's still looking for her. And I'm like, what the hell am I sitting right here? And now she came cuddled with me. But people got her 3 weeks ago, and she's been so destructive, and they've tried everything. Sometimes it doesn't work. There's that plant. Yeah. Anyway, we took her in, and she's been really good so far. I think having other dogs really helps. But I went to see her yesterday. I was off and held her for about an hour. And then I was there today, and we were glad to see each other. Name's Coco.
Oh, my first crush ever was on a girl named Coco. Coco Upsonomio.
Oh, wow. That's quite the name.
Is that Romanian? What is that name?
That's Japanese. Her dad was a TWA pilot and would fly back and forth to Japan, and her mom was an American or just a white lady. And then she had Coco and Q. Her brother's name was Q, and her name was Coco.
How cute. Like Susie Q?
I don't know how Q spelled his name. He was a class higher than me. I played soccer with him, but they moved somewhere away when I was like in 2nd grade, I think, or 3rd grade.
I'm picturing little kids, little Japanese kids that look like Ed. And they are cute. Bob, if you
I was
held...
only in 2nd grade, 1st grade.
Sometimes people get married later. If you held me for an hour, I'd be happy to see you again, too. Oh. I was trying to calm her down and get her to quit, the anxiety. The vet offered her some trazodone, and I said, no, we'll get it if we need it. But I don't think she needs it.
Coco's dad taught me a little Japanese, though.
Let's hear it.
Ohayou gozaimasu, which is good morning. And I say it really good. And like Japanese people get confused or are convinced that I'm really good at Japanese because I can say it so well, but it's about all I can say. And my name in Japanese is Ed Kwanda, which I think would be an excellent name for a Jedi.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
But Nico is Japanese for cat.
Yeah. Why did they talk?
Her dad didn't teach me that.
They talk so fast.
Yeah, and
go ahead.
They don't speak in low tones either.
No.
Low tones is scary, so they try to keep it high pitched.
I was watching some never before seen, at least not by me, tsunami videos today, and some were Iceland and Greenland, other places, but a couple Japanese ones, and it was, showing subtitles to what people were saying, and I'm like, I can't. There's no way I could get any of that out of what they're saying. It's just super fast. Like people in New York.
I only know one word in Japanese.
Hi.
Godzilla.
Oh. Hi is yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's an important one, Pam.
Yep.
It is. It's the best one.
Move around a minute.
If it wasn't for Godzilla, I wouldn't care at all about the Japanese people. But I love Godzilla, so I care about the Japanese people.
Okay, I'm going to go check on my dinner. I'll be right back.
Pam, you must not be using a microwave.
No,
Okay.
I don't have a microwave actually.
There's another piece to the puzzle. Oh, imagine finding you in here.
Well, it's
Yeah.
probably good that she doesn't use a microwave, because doesn't that, like, they say if you use the microwave too much, you'll go sterile?
Yeah, it's not a problem for me right now. Hey, Bubby. Say hey, Ed. Say hey, Pam.
Well, hello there, pretty
Hi, Birdie.
boy.
There's Pam.
Hello. Hi there.
Come on out of this bathroom.
Hi there. There she goes. There he goes.
Hello.
Hi
Hi
there.
there.
See how he chewed up the hello?
You had a southern accent, too.
We got to get you
Hi
another
there.
stand. Hi there. Yeah, he's got a southern accent, and he came with that. And here's the ladybug. That's his running buddy.
Ladybug looks so much like Nico.
Yeah.
I've petted Ladybug before.
Yeah. They hang out in my bedroom and bathroom. Bathroom primarily almost all day. Yeah. Oh, he's doing crazy paradise now.
Okay, I'm gonna go check on my dinner. I'll be right back.
I think lasagna is better in the oven than the microwave.
Oh, yeah, for sure. She's got a frozen one, though. She didn't like to make it. So I don't know if that makes a difference. It probably does. Almost anything.
It probably does somewhat.
Yeah, I think almost anything's better in the oven, slowly warmed, cooked. It sure is with the quiches. I've been into those lately, but most of the time I do the. Whoa! Here he went. I noticed Yazzie really did lift his leg. He was faster than I realized. Yazzie, you should go over to Ed's and stay a while. Got some big cats over there.
Nico would be terrified. The baby cat would like him. No, he wouldn't.
Tibby just plays with him like a like a puppet. He doesn't realize it.
Well, baby cat used to enjoy this one Chihuahua that was in her life for a little while. She used to sleep on that little dog all the time
Oh.
when she was a kitten.
Uh-huh.
But it was a brown Chihuahua, so I don't know if she would.
Shut up. He's wanting one of these little tomatoes I'm eating. Jesus. Here. Just put it on your bowl there. Here. Get it. Knocked my water off.
So I was gone so long when I went to get water for Nico. I realized I hadn't fed him his dinner yet, so I also had to make him a dinner.
Oh, poor Nico. No wonder he was sending messages.
Yeah.
Poor baby. That's when Patty was dispensing medical advice for you.
Oh, Patty's so awesome.
She is. Oh, Patty. Can't believe the cat leaves Floyd alone. All of the cats leave Floyd alone. Nobody bothers Floyd. You don't want to mess with Floyd.
Did Floyd bite one or somebody ever?
Maybe, but like last night, I'm brushing my teeth and he's in there on the mirror, and I'm like, your butt's got to go to bed. It's time. He's real good. He'll usually fly on in here and get in his cage when I tell him he's got to go to bed. He's smart, like most of them, but he Ladybug walked in front of his wicker perch thing there, came over to me to the other sink, and he took his leg out real fast and pinched her tail with all of his claws. And I'm sure it didn't feel good. He's jealous of her, but they're buddies still. And if he wants one of them to go away, or like a while ago, he had an accident and got down in the floor, and Yazzie ran over, and I'm like, Yazzie, don't touch him. And I didn't have to say anything because Floyd came running at him, like flapping his wings, and like, okay, respect. But I don't ever leave him out when I'm not here, or sleeping or anything. I put him up if I can't monitor the situation.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure if they ganged up on him, it would be an unfair fight. What?
Or if he got in with a snake,
Right. He
I don't
doesn't
know if he
pay.
could.
He doesn't pay much attention. He can't get in with them now. Woo! Just scared the Pacu. And he can't really get in a tank. He fell in one when he first came here, but he doesn't go by it anymore. Look at all that mess. Look at that mess. That's the cat that was screaming a while ago, Holly. Look at that, Holly. Have him turn the aquarium on. All the paint stuff. Ed, does your workplace look anything like that? Probably not.
Close.
I need to go
Kind of
through and sort it all, organize it.
I've got paints and paintbrushes and sandpaper and clips and glue bottles all over the place.
Oh, there's my good scissors. Yeah, I need to organize it. There's things in here that I'm looking for. I saw a new technique, and it was actually a guy doing a video, kind of like a Bob Ross kind of video, like that genre. And he was showing how to do trees. He was doing a waterfall and all that, but a way to do trees that was pretty cool. And I thought I might try that just for the hell of it. Not as detailed as what I've been doing, and not as much care to it. Just kind of like an impression kind of thing.
Sure.
Hey, Holly. You making the aquarium buzz, girl. I mean, the pump. I can't believe the cat. I read that. Cat McKenzie says hi. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So where were you at, Ed? Or did you say already? Did Pam already grill you?
What's that?
Oh, I went to Taco Bell for the family quick.
That's right. You said that.
Mom
No,
never
no.
liked Taco Bell. But Dad likes the nachos.
Yeah, I like that crispy thing they have too.
I tried the new chicken finger taco, and that thing was freaking good.
Really?
Really?
I haven't tried that.
It's called
Hey,
the crispy
Sarah.
chicken taco, but it's just a chicken finger stuck in there. But it was real tender.
Nice.
Spaghetti.
I'm going to walk over here and get my tripod. I'll be right back. I'll show off my yellow ceiling some more.
Nico's sleeping underneath me. I don't know what's up. Good boy. He likes to sleep after he's 8. Meow.
Deb, how many pet mice can I put you down for?
What, mice?
Pet mice. Hand
As in,
raised.
like, living ones?
Yeah. They come in 3 colors, or all 3 colors. Calico. You've got 12 of them.
Oh, no.
I just couldn't feed their mother to Oh, I unplugged my lamp. That wasn't very smart. So I could paint in the dark, I guess. Well, think about it. Pam's
I'll be honest, I'm not going to think very hard.
Oh, that's what I was afraid. Damn it.
Why don't you take them to the Ark and have people adopt them?
I'm afraid they'll want them for snake food. I've got a bunch of snakes that eat live ones now. My new great big one I found out eats live. That's why it would need a frozen rat. So now I've got another snake that eats live.
Do you guys have a lot of snake people come to the Ark?
No. But if they find out we have mice, is that my camera that fell? Yeah.
If I had a mouse, I don't think it would last too long with baby cat.
I don't know. These are doing good since they were born. The cats can't get into them, so, and they don't pay any attention to them either. All right. Get down, worm. Jesus. Like a bad itch. It's not like I haven't spent 18 hours with you today, worm. Oh. Well, if my phone's charging, I'm in business. And it is not. So all of that was for nothing. Oh well. Him's chowing down, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she deserves it.
She does.
Oh, I got some bad news.
Oh no.
I'm out of sweet tea,
That is bad news.
so I made myself a water to go cut this lemonade drink with.
Oh, it's too bad you don't have any tea because one of my favorite drinks is half lemonade and half sweet tea.
That's that. What's a Walter? Or not a Walter Payton. Palmer. Arnold Palmer.
Yeah.
Let me try this technique. Let me try this.
Hey Bob, have you thought about Rack's show at all?
Thought about what?
Going to Rack's show sometime? Oh,
Yeah, I was just mentioning that before you came on to Pam that you'd asked me about going, and we're talking about how far it was and all that.
I think a cat ate part of that paintbrush.
I told her I was a little suspicious that you and he were trying to off me to keep an eye out for me.
Yep.
Y'all were just
nope.
Yeah, see? Y'all were just a little too anxious to get me, too eager to get me out in the woods.
Well, now that we found out you have mice, I don't know.
Right? To care for. There's no one to care for all these snakes and mice and dogs and cats, and that brush is as stiff as my beard. That's stiff.
Well, we might be able to get the Chattanooga Zoo to take them all, and then it would double the size of the Chattanooga Zoo.
That's true. Double the population.
The Chattanooga Zoo is only got one dog at the whole zoo. You can call it a real Shih Tzu.
Really?
Yep.
There's you another joke, Huawei. I don't know if I'm sure your dad and mom might too. There's a hardware store I've been wanting to go to here in town. I follow them on Facebook. It's called Beatty's Hardware, and they're downtown. They're in the center city, but I mean it's safe there. But I was going to try to buy some rat food from Eric yesterday, actually, or yesterday. And he said, I'll give you some, but I don't sell it. I get mine at Beatty's. So I said, no, just go on over there because I've been wanting to go. And it's the old-fashioned hardware store. They have everything and then something in there that you never heard of. So I ended up getting a new doorknob. You know, I had to beat my doorknob off the door to get in one day. And,
Wow, I didn't know that.
yeah. Took me 45 minutes, but I got it off there. And then, what else did I get?
Hey, Sarah.
I got some other stuff too. Oh, some bottled water. They had that on sale.
Cichlids 23. My friend's sick.
I'm eating,
Hi,
so
Sarah.
I'm not on camera right now. Nobody wants to watch me eat.
I had some cichlids 23 comment on one of my videos.
No way. Was it the real live cichlids, or was it a different one?
I don't know. It was cichlids 23.
That's pretty awesome.
That's what I thought. But it's probably not the real one.
We probably shouldn't say that in case it is a different cichlids 23, and then he'd get upset. It's like, what do you mean? I'm still a guy. I hate this paintbrush. Look, it has like the little hairs coming out of it all over the place.
Oh, no.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that more than anything.
What's wrong with it? Just a cheap brush or?
Yeah.
Worn out?
See how it could even be worn out. But I just use it now to transfer water to paint, to thin out the paint.
Oh, okay.
Because I used
There's
it once
nothing
on a
worse than
stucco I painted. It was terrible.
Painting something and then have to take a pair of tweezers and pull the paintbrush hairs out of it.
Yeah. It's annoying.
Oh,
and it isn't always cheap ones, because I remember one time I got a really nice expensive one. I ordered it online and it came and it just instantly started losing hairs when I tried to use it.
I can be really rough with brushes, so I kind of destroy them because some of them I try not to be, but some of them, like if I'm really getting into it, I like scrub with the paintbrush. So I've been trying to get cheap ones for those kinds of moods.
I do run.
I really wreck them.
Trash Cat says, I got your Dan's Dragon on a shirt today.
Oh, good timing, because it's no longer on the store.
Sarah, I didn't realize you were here, Sarah. Hello.
Hi. You're not watching. You're busy painting.
So I want to show you the difference between inking. This side's all silvery, and this side I just inked. So like all the cracks have little dark spots. I don't know if you can see it, but
yeah,
it looks more antiqued. I'll do it again.
And it's just more real because it's got more depth to it.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, I was just looking at this chat and it said, join the chat. So I went to join, but it says I have to connect my YouTube account to join the live chat. Hang on, I'll try that.
I had to do that earlier so I could type in chat.
Oh, I've never been able to type in chat, so I'm a little bit stoked. Let's see.
I save all my passwords because I can never keep up with them, so it just brought them up for me. Told me one of them had been hacked. Did I want to change it? And I said nope. Oh,
It's probably your Facebook one. The Facebook one seemed to always get hacked.
I haven't been hacked before.
better that than my bank account, right?
Oh yeah. Blackie just got hacked not too long ago. He's the last person I know that got hacked.
Yeah, I sure
It
did.
really made him depressed.
Yeah.
Not a very nice feeling, I imagine.
I'll have to admit I don't care for this guy's technique. I don't think I have steady enough hand or the right brush or both. So I think I'm just gonna leave it alone.
So now I'm gonna how I did these shoulder pads. Now I'm gonna do the boots. See the big shiny boots?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta make some more paint though.
Are they gonna be white?
No, they're gonna be big silver, but like dirty. Need a new paintbrush for pulling water. Oh, here's a nice paintbrush for pulling water.
When you say pulling water, is that for mixing paint?
Yeah, I'm pulling the water out of Nico's bowl or cup,
Oh,
pouring
okay.
it onto this one.
Gotcha.
But I'm just sticking the end of this clean toothbrush, paintbrush into it
Right.
because I don't want to actually get paint in his drinking water. But
Right.
I don't want to get up and get some clean water just for this. He may not drink any of it now anyway. He's like falling asleep on the floor. Whenever he has a big meal, he goes straight to bed.
I can relate to that.
Okay, so now shiny boots are going to get all cleaned up.
So what are y'all doing
Or
for the
actually
4th of
dirtied up.
July, Ed?
I don't know. I haven't even talked about it to Mom or Dad. We normally go to my sister's or they come here.
Yeah.
Mom, a lot of times she'll make her fried chicken, and boy, it's good.
I bet.
It probably doesn't compare to your mom's chicken, because my mom isn't from the South.
She just
But
floured hers and fried it. Crispy. No seasonings except the grease.
I don't know how Mom makes it, but it sure is good.
Cole's
One of
daddy
my
likes
favorite
to
chickens.
Cole's daddy likes to grill, so that's what we usually do is burgers and hot dogs. So we shall see. I haven't had an invite for anywhere, so it's not like I have to worry about it at this point. It wouldn't make me mad not to be invited to just stay home.
If I find out what we're doing, I can invite you.
No, I wasn't looking for an invite. I'm sure Cole's going to be with that new girl. I'm going to meet her next Friday. He doesn't know it, though. She works at the public library, and we're taking ARC dogs over there. So I'll check her out.
Nice. Hit on her and see if she hits back. and then tell her that she just screwed up.
Well, I'm going to wear my Bubba Hillbilly false teeth, so that ought to, no way she'll turn that down. Irresistible.
Oh, I'm full now. Time to go to bed.
Good night.
I really like how see how the legs came out? See how they're all dirty and
Oh, I like
scrungy
that a
now?
lot. Yeah.
Sorry, I said scrungy,
Much
Sarah,
improved.
but cooler.
Oh, scungy is cooler.
And like,
Sarah's the only
the
one
thing
that's allowed to say scrungy.
well, the reason that I chose the name is because it's like scunge is like gross stuff, right? And that was like the whole reason that I chose the name.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I like it because firstly there's that little kind of juxtaposition between the princess and the grubby dandy
Right.
stuff. And yeah, I've got a whole list of reasons actually of how I got to calling myself this, but yeah.
Any news toward going to the oddities and
Oh, there's Rack. Hey, Rack.
Yeah,
Mom
so
and
there's
Edwin just talking about going to your show. Oh, sorry, Sarah.
sorry. I was just gonna answer the question. I'll try to be quick because this morning I woke up to an email that said, you have been accepted and we would like to welcome you to the Oddities and Curiosities. So that was a nice surprise to wake up to. But I feel kind of bad saying it because I was gonna wait for Mikey, but he slept in so long and then he was gonna, so he doesn't know yet.
oh, well,
We'll let you do it again.
We'll feign surprise. Yeah, we'll act surprised.
Yeah, I really should probably have told him go first, which I kind of did.
That's the thing, Ed, you know, that we went to in Atlanta.
Yeah.
They've never had them there before, so she's going. In fact, you said something about she would do real well at that when we were there.
I think she would.
Yep,
Excellent.
definitely.
Of course, we don't know what the Australians are. Maybe they got a million awesome artists like her. I doubt it, though.
I doubt it.
But maybe she's just a lot better than all the Americans.
I don't know, because I was kind of nervous making the application, and then I looked at their social media, and they look like there's some really good stuff there. And I was like, oh no, I'm a bit.
Well, then you feel really good about getting in. That says a lot to get in. So there you go.
I saw the email and I thought, oh, they're going to say sorry. I have a place. So I like geared myself for that. Braced myself to take the news, and it said yay. So
that was awesome.
Yeah.
You know.
So what kind of show is it? Is it like a juried show where you enter one or two pieces?
No.
It's like a convention.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I should have let her say that.
Yeah. I also found another convention that like tours the world. It's just an art one, and they're going to be in Sydney this year. And I really wanted to enter that, and I went and had a look, but it costs like $3,000 for a booth.
Oh shit!
So I was like, no.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a little bit steep for me, unfortunately. So it looks really good. I think it's called the Other Art Fair or something. But because I don't see very many convention type things here, I feel like when I see stuff, it seems like there's lots of stuff. In the US, it seems to be something that happens a lot. I'm sure there are probably more than I'm aware of here, but it's just not as big of a thing, I think.
Well, we just have a lot of more people. You guys are awesome, but you know, there's just the population. I think is just bigger here. But if you guys had the same population as us, I'm sure you'd have just as many.
Potentially.
Kind of like Canada, in that you've got vast areas that aren't populated very densely.
We do have
You're
lots
like
of them.
Yeah, you're like the least populated country, I think, for size, which is an awesome thing to say.
I wonder if that's the only continent that's the name of the country.
Oh, well, Antarctica,
Is that a country?
not really, but it's the name of all the land too. But Australia is the only country that controls its own continent. So you're right there. Now, some people could argue if you're talking plate tectonics, that India is actually a whole separate plate from Asia.
Okay.
But still, it's still connected, so it still gets to be part of Asia.
Right.
At one time, it wasn't. Okay, let me. Wow, Australia has 25 million, and Canada has 38 million.
There's
So
25
even
million
Canada's
people.
bigger.
There's 25 million people in New York City on a work day.
Yeah. There's,
Wow.
I think that metropolitan area is 32 million for the metropolitan area. So
Crazy. That's a lot of people.
Wyoming has 578,000.
you
Pam,
guys should be
better,
little Australia.
you better get to breeding, Pam.
No thanks.
Garcia.
Garcia Aquatics, hello.
Garcia.
Garcia, that's who was on Vibes earlier.
Yeah, I said Garcia.
That's right.
Oh, maybe I went. Oh, I said Carlos. Maybe I don't know what I said. But
You said Carlos.
Okay. Well,
Yep.
I should have went Garcia.
Right. I know who he is.
But Skull's on there too.
Yeah, he wasn't tonight though.
Have we ever had Skull on your Mafia show?
No.
Since he breeds all those rare guys.
I know. I thought I had a light blue paint.
You could ask Garcia to come on and we could talk about what it's like to have fish in Florida.
That's actually a really good idea. Really good.
I wonder what club he's in down there.
Garcia,
what club are you in?
I think he's in the same one that Father Fish was in. I'm not sure. Sure of that though.
I was asked to go talk at one down there.
Oh, cool. When do we leave?
Probably sometime next year.
Will it be like
to do a talk down there, and I was asked to do talks at 6 other places.
Nice.
Like, are these people serious?
Yeah.
Nice.
You're very knowledgeable, Ed. Very experienced.
I don't know about that, but
It's
I thought
It's one thing to read something in a book and have a photographic memory, and I know people like that. It's another thing to actually have the experience of what you're talking about. And that's what you have.
Well, my old club in Kansas or St. Louis asked me too, and I'm thinking, man, I remember when I was there I was the youngest guy there,
Now you're the oldest.
and none of them will remember me, I'm sure,
Right,
from back then.
right.
But
Well, that's really nice.
those old guys back then weren't very friendly to me, but they said they
No,
got rid of the worst guy, so maybe it'll be better.
it's always one of them in there.
Yep.
Holly, I'm going to call you Worm if you don't settle down.
So what are you gonna do for the show, Sarah? Are you gonna like try to have frame stuff, or just like matted and in plastic baggies, or?
Well, I think the best thing to do for something like that is to have a real range of stuff. So I want to have everything from like stickers and maybe cards and prints, or
Yeah.
just little plastic sleeves and stuff. And then have like a few big wow pieces. So I'll take maybe a couple of things that are framed or on big canvases or something like that. And then I'm going to have t-shirts, but I want to do some pre-printed t-shirts,
Yeah.
and then some that I've drawn on.
Yeah.
And yeah, so mostly that, but I might also chuck in a little bit of jewelry if I do some stuff that's kind of
that
nice,
would be really good too. Yeah.
some with
I think
bones
that's
and
really
things like that on it, and maybe a couple of dolls if I can finish them in time.
When did you say the show was?
It's not until December.
Oh, you got time then.
Yeah.
Very cool. Awesome.
So yeah, I will be working towards that, getting everything done and working out everything. And it's also, I have to work out all my display stuff and everything.
Yeah.
So I can have it all looking really good and people can see everything. So yeah, I've been running over all that stuff in my brain today. How I can display things and everything.
You already have some stuff framed though, don't you?
I do, but like, say for example, see, I have that one up there on my wall, and like I don't want to sell it. I want to keep it, but I might take my really big framed piece, and I'll just say I just put a nice big price tag on it so that if it sells, I'm happy, and if I bring it home, I'm still happy.
Right.
And I might see about. I'm hoping to maybe finish a couple more. I've got about 5 of those giant drawings that are like close to finished. I just haven't finished them yet. So hopefully if I can finish them. It's just that the framing's really expensive. So I'm going to try and avoid that at all.
Yeah.
However I can, because I love it. I love to see my work framed. Actually, yeah, I would like to have it framed, but I probably won't be able to afford to.
Can you just put it on like Pam does on the
mat board?
Mat board.
Yeah. I'm going to do
and then put it in a plastic sleeve. I think that as long as it's everything looks so much better matted. I don't think it necessarily has to be framed to look really good, but matted makes it look a lot nicer.
It definitely makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely will be doing that, and then I might have some originals because I've got quite a bit of stuff. I might end up having some that are sort of maybe, I was thinking to make like a book almost, like with the sleeves. so that I can have all the pieces that I'm sort of showing, but then I can also have like a book of pieces, and I might just do like a thick card behind them and then put the picture in so that you can just, so that people can flick through. Because when I was doing the markets, I had a similar thing. I had only so many I could put out, and admittedly they were all on the map board, but I had like boxes of stuff that people who are really interested would come and sit and go through and find that they really want, because you've only got so much display space.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely.
We're actually doing that at the thing at the local library. Since we can't take all the dogs and cats, we've already got a book. One of the volunteers did good pictures of them and big pictures, and put them in there. So it's pretty cool.
Adele, hello.
Hey, Adele.
Hello, Adele. Well, Sarah, I think that's super exciting.
It is. It's very exciting. I hope you take like lots of pictures once you get your display set up and stuff before everybody starts coming. Take some pictures to show us.
Yeah, Blackie should videotape the whole thing and then put it on there for us.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Well, he might do. He might have his arm twisted. Yeah. I guess it depends how. What I want to do is I want to have like my setup really well planned so that when we get there, it's really straightforward. Because that's the other thing I've learned from doing stuff before like that, is that, if you really know where everything's going to go and everything that you're doing, you can get set up a lot more quickly. Because at first I just was like, I'll just take all my stuff and there's tables and I'll be fine. And I wasn't. I was just stressed and like.
Now, is this going to be a indoor or outdoor show?
He's indoor.
Nice. That makes it a lot easier because you don't have to worry about sudden wind gusts coming up and stuff like that.
Right.
I've had that happen before. That's why I'm saying that.
I did a market that was like that.
It's not specifically an art show either, but artists will be there. So that's cool about it. Very cool.
Yeah, there's some creepy shit there too.
You got that right.
Yeah, I wonder if I'll get a chance to go and look around.
Yeah. Dr.
Well,
Black,
you need to have like Blackie go with you so he can watch the fort while you go walk around and look at stuff.
I definitely need him to go with me.
Blackie is a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
I could not have done any of the markets and stuff without him. And I won't be able to do this one, that's for sure.
Well, if you could drive there, I would come and visit for the show.
That would be very cool. Sadly, even for me, I'm probably going to have to either find accommodation or stay with someone. The thing is, potentially the people that we know to stay with, because it's right in the city, it's still like an hour's drive to get back and forth, and because it's a 2-day show. So yeah, I just have to.
What city?
Brisbane.
And how far away is that from you?
It's about an hour and a half.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
But if you're going to be like at the show all day, you might want to try to get a hotel room or something close by.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. It'll probably be much easier. You know, I get a lot of fatigue and stuff as well. So depending, it can hit really hard, especially when I've got something big on. if we've got too far to go. You know, I just don't want to put myself in a position where I have a crash.
Nola's here.
Nola said she got her package from you. She still hasn't opened it.
Okay, I'm glad it arrived.
I have mine too, and I still haven't opened mine.
Ah,
Look, Nola, I'm making boy dolls.
Boy
Boy
toys.
toys. He's making
This is
boy
Road
toys.
Pig. Boy dolls.
what's that belt buckle? Is it a pig or a skull?
It's a pig. His name's Road Pig. So
Okay.
I thought I'd give him some pig stuff. See, it's a little pig, and it's
Oh,
only
yeah.
the first coat. So it takes a couple coats of this pink.
Yeah.
I wish I would have let it dry a little longer, though. I painted it before the epoxy dried. Oh well. And then I just painted this guy's leather pouch on his back. I'm waiting for that to dry. Oh, I've got a missile in the oven. I got to go get out.
A missile in the oven.
I know, right? Can't wait.
I know piggy butts are cute, but I don't have any photographs of piggy butts.
I don't have any of them either.
There are some pigs down across from the local school down here that I drive past every day, and it looks like they're really friendly because all different people come up to the fence to like chat to them and pat them and stuff.
Oh, can you feed them, I wonder?
So
Oh, there's Dr.
potentially
Black is in the chat.
Hey, Dr. Black.
in the chat. That's one step closer.
All right. All right.
Now we got to quit talking about Blackie because he's in the chat. So
I know it. We're
everybody be nice and quit talking about him now.
running out of people to talk about.
Delta Ray Studios. Hello.
It sounds like we're drawing the attention of some important art people.
You know, I was just thinking. I don't think Carlos or Garcia's first name is Carlos.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
I think I do that all the time.
I knew who you meant, though.
Darn it. I can't believe I did that. Oh, man.
He's not sensitive. You didn't offend him.
I think I did that to him, though, in person, too. In Florida. I'm sorry, Garcia. I'm going to send him an apology. But I'll wait till afterwards.
I've got a brother, half-brother named Carlos. Actually, a stepbrother in California.
Nico.
Do you have any good dildo stories with him?
Who are you talking to, Pam?
You?
Is that part of this conversation? Or maybe she's maybe she's texting somebody and she accidentally said what she was texting.
No, I was
Yeah.
just thinking of his cousin with the dildo story, so I was just wondering if he had more.
Well, that was a stretch, Pam. Actually, I've only ever met him twice, and they call him Carl, not Carlos, and he's on the liver transplant list because he won't leave shit alone. When my dad and mom were divorced and my dad moved to California, his wife already had a son that was my age, and his dad was Hispanic. So that's where that all happened.
Come on, don't show your butt. Don't show your butt. Okay.
I'm not going to do it, Ed. Stop.
Well, it looked like Nico just was going to slowly push his butt right in front of the camera there. He couldn't decide where to step down. It's like, that's all I need is my cat's butt on TV. Trash Cat would be very ticked off.
You
Don't
think?
be showing the cat's butt like that.
No.
I made a lino print of a cat butt once. It was really cute.
Oh, yeah?
It's just like, you know, the little hind legs and the butthole, the tail.
Yep.
I made it to make a birthday card for my friend who I have talked about on here before, but for anybody who wasn't here when I told the story, she makes a really good cat's butt impression by waving her arm up above her head and pushing her tongue out of her mouth.
Oh no.
So I made her that print special.
That's quite some claim to fame, I'll tell you.
It's beautiful, I tell ya.
Now, Sarah, what's your job when you're not doing art?
He vibes.
At the moment, I have 2 jobs. So I do accounting and I also work on a farm I will collect eggs, clean and sort eggs, and I also wash and pack vegetables on an organic farm. Yeah, so I do both of those things and art and fail to keep my house clean.
Well, are the chickens nice to you? Or do they ever try to bite you if you try to take their egg away?
Every now and then one of them gets to grumble at you. And so then I just like cover her face as I reach under. But most of them are just really chilled out and they don't mind.
Do you have a favorite?
It's actually really hard to tell them apart. There are so many of them.
I got you.
Sorry, no. And I feel bad saying that because, you know, chickens are people too. But
They all look alike.
yeah, and the thing is that they don't like just always use the same box to lay in.
Oh, okay.
So they'll different ones, different boxes
Kenny, hi.
and stuff. So yeah, it's hard to tell, and some of them are friendlier than others, but lots of them will just follow you around the whole time when you're there. They think you're going to feed them or something. And sometimes I have, but that's generally not my job. But it's really fun because like, you can do chicken art because you get this stuff and you like sort of like dribble it out on the ground because they've got feed, but then you make up like another feed thing, and so you trail it around the ground. And I can draw pictures, and then it will be a picture of chickens if you could look at it from above, right? Because they all like line up along the line that you've left behind. It's pretty funny.
It's awesome.
I saw somebody did that on YouTube with a heart. They made a great big heart, and the chickens made a chicken heart.
Chicken art.
Chicken heart.
I would never have thought of that until I did this, because usually when I've kept chickens, it's been such a small number that you couldn't draw a picture with them.
Well, do those people know that you're an amazing artist?
Well, not really, because mostly there's just like one guy's farm, and then he gets a couple of other people who come and work there. But I mostly am alone when I'm there.
Oh, wow.
And I did mention something. I think when I was getting the job, there was some mention when we're having a chat. But yeah, he's never seen my stuff. Same at my other work where I do the accounts and stuff. No one's seen anything. I told people like in the beginning when they'd have a chat and they say, "Oh, so what do you do?" And what about you? And I was like, "Oh yeah, do some art and stuff." And they go, "Oh yeah," and then that's it. We just talk about work stuff. You know.
Wow.
Have you got
You're
that
missing
input?
out.
Do you
Yeah.
have? Do you have to wear a mask?
Mm-mm. No.
You don't wear a mask.
No, I mean it's here. They still have like you can wear a mask at like hospitals and stuff, but
No,
mostly
I don't mean COVID. I mean to protect yourself from chicken
from
stuff.
the chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't, but yeah, I've wondered because most of the time that I'm there, I mean, I go through and collect eggs, like the one day's worth. But then when I'm like doing the cleaning and stuff, I often wonder how much stuff I'm breathing in. But
Well, the only reason I ask is because when I was young, I had a favorite chicken named Joyce, and I would literally go with G.I. Joe and other things and go in the hen house and sit and hold Joyce and make her play, games with me and stuff. It was sad. Anyway, I came down with some respiratory issue. I don't remember having symptoms, but maybe it was an x-ray. Anyway, that's what my scar is from there. And they went in because they couldn't tell. This was 60 years ago, literally. And it was toxoplasmosis from breathing the dust. It's something that gets in the dust. And I had to take a big old shot of Bicil and penicillin for like 2 years because it gave me a heart murmur.
well, that sounds bad.
Did you ever hang out with Joyce again?
Hanging out in the chicken house with all that poop and stuff. It's in their poop, so it gets in the dust.
See, my oldest son used to love hanging out in the chicken house as well, and he used to also steal the eggs and eat them raw.
Oh my gosh. Cool.
But he just used to love going in there and sitting and hanging out with the chickens.
Yeah, I do too.
I think Australians are a lot tougher than us.
For sure. Well, I was a little kid too, so. A little skinny kid.
My kids have really loved chickens. I didn't have any chickens when I was growing up, but I've only had them as an adult. But my kids have really loved them. We've had some beautiful chickens. Cuddly ones and ones that live in the kitchen, and we even had one from our neighbours who just came to our house every day. She didn't sleep at our house or anything. She would go home, I guess, in the night. But she would come every day and then just hang out with my youngest son. And yeah, he would just pick her up and carry her around, and
Oh,
he'd
hi,
like
Ben.
lay down and sit her on his chest. And yeah,
We were talking about chickens in Susie Q's stream the other day, and I remembered that, like with IQs of animals, that chickens rate higher than horses.
Whoa.
I know.
And I did that. Whoa.
I know. I was going to say, will you do that, Ed?
Speak for yourself, Bob.
Right?
Are you calling me a chicken brain, Bob?
You wish
That's
you
the
had a
best I can
chicken.
do for.
You
Ed
wish
to
you
talk
had a
first.
chicken brain.
Was it Francis that talked like that, or was it Mr. Ed that talked like that?
I think
Whoa,
it was Mr.
Wilbur.
Ed. Mr. Ed, his owner's name was Wilbur.
Yeah. I thought it was
Francis.
Mr. Ed, but I did used to watch Francis also when I was a kid, so
Francis the Talking Mule. I never saw that one. I've heard of it.
he was a smart ass.
I used to watch Mr. Ed all the time. It was in black and white. That was an old show.
They had some big stars on there, though, you know. Made
Yeah.
the rounds.
Well,
Stars
here-
They
for
got
the day.
Mr. Ed to wiggle his lips by sticking a stick up his butt. Broomstick up its butt. And that's how he would wiggle his lips, because he would go every time he talked. And they said that's because they were like doing this with a broomstick in his butt.
I heard that they put peanut butter under his lips.
I just
That would be
don't
a lot
believe
better.
that would work.
Peanut butter off.
I don't believe that would work.
Peanut butter?
The stick.
Oh.
I'm
I don't know.
wiggling
You know
my
how
lips.
rumors go.
First episode date, January 5th, 1961.
It was a sight gag, Ed. I was wiggling my lips.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm painting. That's the terrible thing is we're always looking down when we're doing jokes.
I know.
Well,
I
Sarah,
know.
happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to you too.
We're a few weeks late.
Yeah, I didn't realize we were so close though. Right?
Yeah, I know. That's pretty cool.
And that
Well, you
I
look a
also-
lot better for 50 than I do.
I'm 40.
Oh,
Did you
Wait,
turn
if you-
50?
I did. I just turned 50.
Yeah, I just turned 40. So, you know, I always thought I look a bit old for my age, so probably nice that I don't quite look 50 yet.
Hey,
But
Griffin.
I was teasing you. I didn't think you looked 40 either. I would have guessed 32.
Maybe that's just because of my bright light. It's like it's hiding.
Well, I've known
true
you longer
face.
than your bright light.
I was saying
What's your
that I
oldest
think
son?
my oldest son is about to turn 19.
Oh, okay. Well, then, if you were 32, you would have had him really young.
Well,
Yeah,
So,
my third child, Courtney, is turning 38 tomorrow.
Wow. See, I feel like, whoa, that my child's turning 19. Well, actually, it was when he turned 18. I had a little, like, you know, cry and break down about that. So,
well,
Griff,
I always
what
thought 50 was
Griff-
so old, but I don't really feel like I'm a lot old. Well, I guess physically I am. I don't feel like mentally I'm an old guy.
and it just goes really quick, huh? And you're just like who you are. And now you have to have an old body, and there's all like young people who are also adults.
And my oldest daughter, I believe, is going to be 45 next month. Yeah.
She's 45 and her daddy's.
Oh my God.
You guys are all kind of.
I must be old. My kids are getting old.
Yeah, my youngest is 11. So I'm lucky I've still got like a baby. Really.
My youngest is 26.
Mm-hmm.
Or going to be 26.
Pam, I'm wearing shirts that
Huh. I keep hearing fireworks going off, and I know that they can't be too close to here. They sound loud, but there's like a $500 fine for setting them off in here. So
in your park,
yeah,
trailer park.
yeah, you can't set off fireworks in here.
God,
You
you're
can't
so
have fire
mean.
pits. We had a couple of years ago. Hey, Blackie. A couple
could-
years ago in
Blackie?
March. It was in March, and we had it was like 26 degrees outside, but the wind was blowing like 50, 60 mile an hour winds plus even higher gusts. And I woke up about 10:30 and was having my coffee, and I started hearing this really loud noise. And I looked out the window, and right behind me, like across the dirt road from me, the trailer was on fire. And there was a fire truck there, and they were screaming and backing up out of the field. And about that time, I heard on like a cop was going around with a loudspeaker telling everybody they had to evacuate right now. Like right now. So we had to evacuate, and that was like 11 o'clock in the morning. And they set up a Red Cross center for everybody in town, and I went out to that. And about 6 or 7 o'clock at night, they had the fire chief show up and give a speech and answer questions, but they lost. There was like, I had no idea which ones they were, but they wouldn't let anybody back in here. And there was nine homes were gone. So
wow.
Whoa.
Between 6 and
Were
7
you allowed
o'clock.
to bring Buddy?
Oh yeah, I had Buddy with me.
What about Mario?
Mario, I left the doors open so they could get out, the cats, because you can't really take a cat in the truck with you very easily. And we didn't have
True.
time to dig up any cat boxes or anything like that. I mean, we were told to get out right now because the fire was out of control. It was totally out of control. So, yeah, the fire chief came and talked to everybody and listed off the numbers of the homes that were burned up, and it was an interesting day for sure. It was an interesting day. They let us back in here about 10 o'clock that night. We were able to go back home again, but the Red Cross like brought in pizza and stuff, and they let me bring Buddy inside, and he was saying hello to everybody, and
Buddy.
Yeah, that StreamYard thing's not letting me link my YouTube for some reason. Keeps
And
telling me an error occurs.
Oh, bummer.
It told me the first time error, but the second time I tried it, I just put in the passwords and stuff it suggested because I'm bad about saving all mine, and it went. I don't know.
but it came out what happened with that fire was some guy had his pipes froze, so he had like he was crawled underneath this trailer with a blowtorch and was thawing out his water pipes, and the wind was blowing like 60 miles an hour, and it caught the grass on the dead grass on fire, And with wind that high, that was all it took. It just went like it spread really fast, jumping from trailer to trailer. It burned up the whole backside, just right behind my house too. I mean, I was just like right next to the homes that burned, so I was lucky.
Well, that's kind of like arson, isn't it? Or I guess not.
No, it was an accident, but he left town right afterwards.
Negligent arson.
I think there was a few people that weren't real happy with him.
I imagine not.
Oh. Yeah.
Hello, everyone, by the way.
But
Sorry,
it was like they were showing the fire on national news and everything. My kids were watching it saying, that's where Mom lives.
So I heard through the grapevine that Sarah has some big news she wants to break us.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I heard so too.
So, it's just me.
You want me to take you down?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's daunting. Plus, because this way I can look at, like, say, Mikey's face instead of my face. I did get an email this morning. Oh yeah, look at that.
Tosh.
And the email said, we have accepted you to the Oddities and Curiosities Expo, and we would like to welcome you there, or something like that.
Oh, wicked.
Nice.
Nah. It's just the reason for this sort of thing is because I was going to tell you, but then Bob specifically asked about it, so then I had to answer him, so then you don't get to hear it. So I had said I really had wanted to tell you.
You didn't have to tell him all that.
No.
How did I not?
That's great news. Very, very stoked.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I just got it this morning, so that's pretty good. I was telling these guys I wasn't sure if it was that I was going to get in. I know you were, but you're always sure of everything.
You've got impetus now to get motivated and get shit done, innit?
Yeah. I mean, I try and get shit done all the time.
Can I get some professional critique on this? Pam, will you blow me up? And no laughing. That was the new.
Cool. Hold it up closer.
That was the
Hold it
new.
up closer.
That was the new tree technique, as opposed to wherever the other one was I did that I like better. I don't even know that one. I still like the way I do it better, but
I love the bark on that.
I was trying this guy's thing, and I was trying to do a waterfall and all that. So should I put like a flying saucer up here or something to fill that space? I just kind of after I realized I didn't like it, pretty sad, huh?
I like the colors in that water, and I like the rock. The trees are fine, but I like your other trees better because they have more.
I do too.
More character and texture and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
His looked really good, but I just don't have that. Thank you. I'm gonna stick to my old trees.
Well, Bob, you're doing the right thing by experimenting.
That's right.
Exactly. Yep.
Dang, I'm hungry. Hungry.
You should have went to Taco Bell with me.
I know, right? Trying to think what I've got. Ooh, you know what I've got is an 8-pack of breakfast burritos.
Oh,
I bet you 1 or 2 of those would be great with some chocolate milk.
Oh, I could go for some chocolate milk.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
I got some month-old chocolate milk in the fridge you can have.
Nope. It's got to be fresh.
Nola says banana time.
Maybe after the burrito. I want to keep Sam waiting. I don't think that video got much play.
I don't think any videos are getting much play in the summer.
Should I open my package
That would be good.
from Australia? Let me flip this up. You'll see the wrong package.
I gotta walk over to my mailbox this weekend sometime because I'm sure my package is there.
Don't forget to put
Oh,
on some.
I sent fish successfully this week to California.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, that's the farthest I've ever sent them.
Is it nerve-wracking sending them off in the post?
Terrifying.
Yeah. It's like I'm nervous enough just sending a piece of paper with a drawing on it.
Well, and these guys, yeah, they have little lives.
Yeah.
I have some of my packages that I sent out. People have been texting me saying they got them, but I still have round 2 to go. I couldn't send them all at once because the way the taxi service works is they'll give you, like, if you stop someplace like at the post office, you get 5 minutes and then they start charging like $1 a minute after that. So I divided up the mailings. So if you haven't gotten it yet, round 2 is going to be going out probably Monday. Where did Bob go? I'm waiting to blow him up to see his package.
I sure wish you lived closer to us, Pam. Then we could just pick you up and take you around places.
That would be awesome. I don't even know anybody in town here, so, and the taxi is expensive, but I got to do what I got to do. But like I say, I figured, sat and thought about it and decided, what if it takes me like 15, I can't spend like 20 minutes at the post office paying $1 a minute,
Bob ought to hire you to work at the Arc. And I don't think there's anything in the basement except for a lot of post office crap. You could live in the basement.
Yeah, huh? And I would have all my post office crap.
And you'd be right in the middle of town, too, which is a pretty cool area.
Oh, damn it.
I see your biggest fan is behind you, Bob.
Who?
Quality, top shelf
Hey,
comedy
Bob.
there, Pamela.
Shouldn't be anybody else back there. Lloyd's been in the bathroom all this time. That's what I'm telling y'all. He won't stay out of the bathroom.
Hey,
Are you
Bob.
ready to get blown up?
Oh, yeah. So there's the postage.
Oh, those are some cool looking stamps, I tell you what.
Aren't they though?
And those stamps?
Yep.
Let's save those two.
I would.
Course. Oh, wow. Wow.
Well, show us. Don't just keep saying, wow. Oh, I love that.
Wow.
That's the card
Very
they
cool.
came in. Well, that's the
And then I
card.
say, wow.
And I'll read the message in a moment. But here's the art.
Nice.
I don't know how to get that glare off there.
Yeah, unavoidable with that plastic thing.
Oh, that's worse, isn't it? Here we go. Nope. It's just going to have glare. Then I've got stickers. Is there more art in there, Sarah? The black thing?
Well, so that black thing is the backing for the picture that's in the
Okay.
middle.
Okay.
It's a little mini one that I tucked in there for you.
Yeah, that's better, isn't it?
Yeah, heaps.
I love the colors and I love the character. Then
Nice.
I love this one.
that guy is so cool.
Yeah, you like him in person?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
That's
wow.
awesome.
awesome. Thank you.
How much does it cost to send a package to Australia and back?
And back? Well, from
Depends
here,
on how big it is.
yeah, it depends. Like
It weighs like 2 pounds.
I'm not sure because like a pound is like 500 grams, right? So I think it's $20 for up to 500 grams, and then above that, I'm not sure.
Thank you for the card, Sarah. That's very nice. Very nice.
I can work it out from this end. I'm glad that you like it, Bob.
I like it even better in person. Now, what was the color that you? How did you do this again?
The background?
Yeah.
The background is it's like a paint swatch. So I've got some more here that I
Right.
got, and they're already colored, and then I just draw on top. So that color is it'll have the name on. So I think that one's called
Preserved rainforest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I meant the drawing on it is
the drawing is Posca.
Okay.
But what I do a lot of the time is I get these and then I like depress them onto a palette until a little puddle of paint comes out of them, and then I'll use other things to put it on. Sometimes I use it directly out of the pen, but I often do it that way. Don't know why. That's just what I do. I like the paint that's in them, but I don't always like to tip. So
It's a good thing that you put them in plastic, because I laid the flying dragon down on my palette, but it didn't get on him. Just got on the plastic corner. And I've gotten it all off now. I love that it's sitting on those skulls.
well, I think that might be the only one. That I like colored all the background in that way. Like I have a few that are different, but because that's one of these like inky kind of ones, and sometimes I color them in, but it's the only one that has a whole background done on it.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so I just have had a look at the postage, by the way, and it would be from this end about $40 for something that was 2 pounds in weight. For the US. And up to 1 pound is $20.
What the
Or-
hell?
Oh, I like how they glisten.
Can't hear
It's
the
so cool that you
microphone's
did
gone.
that.
Ed's got no microphone.
We can't hear you, Ed.
I was just saying, I wondered if you wanted once I got a picture of these with Ginger Graves' original with, the real art, if you'd like me to send you these.
I mean, I love them and I will be honored, but I also,
That's what the back looks like.
It's very cool.
it's so cool.
Oh.
And just
There's
the
cat
fact
hair
that
on it.
you were inspired
It's
and went
neat.
through and made it. It's so cool.
I just would love to get a photo with the original piece, so I think that'd
Yeah.
be pretty cool.
That would be cool. She's not very far away from you guys, is she?
She's
No.
like 2 hours, and Bob and I
Oh,
go
that's-
there every so often for a show or something.
Yeah.
But I just kind of feel bad asking to go into somebody's house. But I'm going to do it anyway.
Not me.
The self-invite.
Yeah.
She's down. She commented on one of my storm video from today, and her mother's in the hospital, and she's down in L.A., Lower Alabama, taking care of her right now.
Yeah, she had to cancel her flight and stuff out to dance. She was going to dance. Yeah, she had it all those days off and everything. And then her mom had a bad attack with her arthritis, so she had to go down there and help her out.
Well, that really blows.
That's not very nice.
She's a good daughter, I'll tell you that.
Well, we need to see if she'll go to, or would like to go with us to Rack's show also.
Right.
Oh, yeah, when's that happening?
It's going on. It's been going on from
Okay.
June 16th till the end of, I think, August 1st.
Okay.
TJ, how you doing?
Oh, wow. Pam, will you blow me up again? I spilled paint on this, and then I started wiping it up, and I thought, hell, that's better than anything I painted. What kind of sport is this guy playing?
Oh, it looks like a crow.
I can see that. But it's a guy playing a sport. It's an action.
Well, it could be a guy, but he's got like a bird's head, and he's doing something like maybe he's gonna throw like shot put or something,
I thought it
Goes
was Jerry Lee Lewis playing piano with his foot up in the air.
I had to smear some stuff off that, and I liked the brown and the blue, and I thought,
Yeah, I like the mixture.
let me keep smearing.
Keep smearing.
He's got
I'd
a
be
little,
taken to it with some black ink and putting all crazy lines through it, but that's what I do.
Oh. I'm not good with the crazy lines though.
What sport did you reckon he's playing?
That's what.
I don't know, but he's squatted and he's got his arm down between his legs, and then he's got something in this hand, maybe a javelin. I don't know. And over his head is his hair blowing. I just had a little bit more pain I had to get off here. Huh. You know, I have a sponge I've never even opened.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember you showing that to us.
That could get real misty, you know. Not that I'm not. It's everywhere. How long does Rex show last, Ed?
Till the end of this month.
Oh.
It's an oldie but a goodie, Huawei.
Oh my God, y'all got me married off. Who am I marrying? She wants it. Pam's told me she wants a Jedi wedding with Bob. Oh,
Jedi wedding? Can I go?
you're invited, Ed. Don't worry.
I'll bring some lightsabers.
Awesome. Put you on the VIP list.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Could you have Pam live in your basement at the Ark?
Yeah, there's room down there for a dog and a cat.
She'd have to guarantee 5 hours a day of animal watching.
Fair
Trying to
trade
make a
off.
deal for you, Pam, that he can't refuse.
We let her come up out of the basement onto the back porch area too.
Whoa.
Road pig.
Very cool.
All got to do is his rocket.
All right, let me get my.
That's turning out really good.
Yeah.
I added
Very
this
cool.
rocket. Back in the 80s, he had a crossbow, but I'm thinking, you know, we're in the 2000s. I think it's going to be a rocket now.
Yeah.
Blackie, did you ever look at dreadnoughts when you were a little kid? The
Dreadnoughts.
bad guy. They were the bad guy G.I. Joes that looked like Mad Max guys.
All right.
You know, like this guy was actually from Mad Max. Or no, well, as a Road Warrior, he was the main bad guy.
Hmm.
And then I'm sure you remember this guy from Mad Max.
Hmm.
You remember that guy?
Yeah, yeah. He's very cool.
He was-
I like his
I got all the-
upgrades.
Oh, well, thanks. But yeah, I just love the Mad Max stuff, so I thought this would be kind of fun. Now I'm gonna look at what missiles look like. Hey, didn't I do this last week? What color were grenades? Now I'm gonna. What do small missiles look like? Images of
Definitely.
small missiles.
Definitely going on a list now.
Oh, they're really colorful. Go gray with red fins. Darn, my thing isn't dried. I can't do that.
G'day, Mickham.
That Dawn dish detergent is some magic stuff. Hey, Mick.
Oh, man.
As long as you washed your hands, Mickey M, we're good.
Do what? You talking to me?
No, I was talking to Mickey.
Let's see. Pay a citation. Holly, I know you're not coming this way. Get. Get back up there.
So-
Go on. Get. She'll get right in your plate. Get. Go on. Get. Go on. Girl, you better go on.
Girl. Bum, bum.
Girl, you better go on. She's like poised, back legs on the tank and front feet on the sketchbook, looking at me. Get.
Hey,
Thank you, Trash Cop.
you have to keep fighting. Baby Cat wants to lay on top of Nico, and he doesn't want to have anything to do with it.
See her, she's still not totally defeated. She's right on the edge of the desk. Get down, Holly. Get down.
Oh, Bob, are you way too busy at the Ark to be able to go to Dan's thing? His big barbecue?
I talked to him Wednesday night, and I'm not going to go to that.
It sure would have been fun.
Yeah.
But I bet you're welcomed any time. So when the time does come, I'm sure you can come visit.
Someday I'll go visit, maybe. I don't like this brand of these breakfast burritos nearly as well as the one I had been getting. They were a little cheaper, so I thought I'd try them. Maybe you can have this, Holly, after all.
Oh, we're not being very talkative.
I'm going to call the stream here pretty soon because I'm kind of running out of time on my stream yards. And I still have 2 more live streams to get through before my time rolls over and starts over again. And let's see, how much time do I have left?
Not in the chat, TJ.
I got like 3.5 hours left, so yeah, I got to be a little bit careful.
I understand.
Well, that's 2 short streams already.
Well, I can do like the next one Tuesday night can be a little bit longer, as long as I leave myself like at least 15-20 minutes for the next one, because they won't shut it off midstream. So as long as I leave myself enough time to get started on the last one, I'll be okay. And then the next Tuesday after that is when it rolls over and starts over again. So if I do it right, I should be able to do it. As long as I don't go over on the next one and leave myself like at least 15 minutes on the next one, I'll be good.
Good night, Bruiser.
Good night. Good night.
Hey, Bruiser. Bruiser, you're awesome. I like Bruiser. He's cool.
Yeah, he is. But as soon as Blackie gets back, we'll call it a night. So, Sarah, you got something to show us cool?
Oh, not really, somehow. I'm kind of like part way through a couple of things.
Oh, nice textures on that one on your right. Your right? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I love the texture on the tail part and stuff. That's pretty cool.
Well, that's the one I've just been doing now, because I was doing the other one and then I lost interest in it. I may regain. That happens a lot. Sometimes I just have to leave one and come back to it.
Awesome.
But somehow that's all I've done in all this time.
Well, I'm not ready to show mine yet. Blackie, I know, has a couple new drawings to show us, but I don't know where he went. And Bob, you can show us how yours are looking.
I've shown you everything I did. You have another look at this time.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to see. I'm seeing that as a bent.
The leg, it's bent leg, yeah, I can
and
see
the
that.
other side the same, and then an arm down between them.
And
then
boobs.
Oh, yeah.
I see boobs.
Yeah. I don't want to show
Yeah.
you another one.
Okay, so we're going to switch over to Mr. Ed.
Hello,
Okay.
Wilbur.
Well, I've been just working on this guy, but I think he's coming along really good. I just
Yeah.
did that thing gray, but I'm going to still touch it up and give it some red wings. But
Yeah.
I've done his legs, and I think they look a lot better now that they're all dirty and
Yeah.
scrungy.
Yeah.
Good effect.
And then I did his chainmail like upper shirt thing in bronze, and then his shoulders are like in that same silver. I did his little pig belt buckle and then his pig gas mask today. I also made, whoops, let's see, I gotta stand him somewhere. I made, this is one of his weapons. He like holds a cinder block on a stick. So he'll have that in his hand, but right now the cinder block's drying.
I bet that would mess you up.
And then I've got a giant cinder block on a stick I'm going to put on his back
Wow.
Cool.
in that one. But I think I really like how I did the sticks, how they look wood.
It does look
I don't
good.
know if you can tell, but
Yep.
yeah, that's,
Very cool.
Very
I know
nice.
it's silly, but I'm sure having a lot of fun making these G.I. Joe guys.
That's great. No.
Pretty good.
Where did Blackie go?
It's
I
not my week to watch him.
Huh.
Can't wait to
Oh, there he is.
get these all done and take a picture of them and put them on the G.I. Joe website.
Okay, you guys show us your new drawings, Blackie, because we're getting ready to sign off here.
Oh, it looks like he just left.
Maybe he went to get him.
Yeah, but he went to get his sketch pad.
Blackie looks like he's wearing gray today. Is that allowed?
Blue. This shirt's blue, but it's very faded, so it looks grey. And my
I thought you were
shorts
supposed
used
to wear
be
black.
Yeah, I got a little bit of black here. And my
Yeah,
underpants
that's
are black. You'll have to trust me.
That's cool.
I don't know what to show yous. That I don't think it's finished. It's still work in progress. Actually, I think it goes that way. I'm not
Yep.
sure.
Don't go so fast.
That one's last night's scribblings of a madman. Still got. I don't know where I'm going to go with that one. Sarah gave me some suggestions the other day.
I like that one.
I liked a lot. So yeah, I think that's still got somewhere to go. Yeah, that I think is probably done. I can't remember which way it goes. That way, I think.
Awesome.
And I think I decided to leave that one finished as well, as finished. Maybe a little
That's a
bit of
sprinter.
fixing down here. Oh yeah, still stuff there to be done.
Are you going to sell these or keep them all?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know, Bobo.
I like
I
that
like I do too. Back off, Pam.
one.
Yeah, I like that one. I think the best. Hey, the show's over now, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, I think everything else I've got there, I think everyone's seen before. Except for one that I'm not showing for a secret reason.
I know that one. Okay, well, I'm going to say goodnight, everybody. And thank you guys for coming up on the panel. And thank you,
Thanks for
everybody in
having
chat. And thank you, Grasshopper, for all the links thrown out there.
Uh-oh.
And we shall see us Tuesday night. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
See y'all.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Sam. Careful, should I?